Hi, it's Mike. How are you today? You know, people often ask me what I really love about living in Arizona, what I love about Scottsdale. And the one thing that I can tell you is I love waking up every morning to sunshine. Growing up in Chicago, we had very few days that were full of sun, and I really enjoy it. Summers are really hot, and I don't love that, but I do still love getting up in the morning because that's when it's still the coolest. You know, we cool down probably like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. Another thing I love about Arizona is many people think that it's brown and beige, everything, depending on where you're coming from. I just love all the desert plants. I love all the scenery. I love driving down the road and seeing the mountains in the background. Overall, I just really love living here. Another thing is, when you live here, there's just so much to do. There's a lot to do outdoors. You can golf, you can bike, you can hike. It's just a lot to do. And for the adventurous people, you can go out and rent an ATV or go off-road with some vehicles that you can rent. When it's really hot out, you can drive up north. You can go to Prescott. You can go to the Grand Canyon. You can go to Sedona. Or on the other side, you can go up to Pine Top, Sholo, and some other areas that are completely different than the Phoenix Valley. The other thing is about the Phoenix area in general is it's pretty much new. I mean, back in the 70s, there was nothing in certain areas, and now in a lot of these areas, it's built up really nicely. They've done a great job with creating a look that just blends in with the desert. Everything's nicely landscaped. The roadways are beautiful and in great condition. All the freeways are overall in great condition. It's because it's a new city. You know, it's not been around all that long in most of the areas that are developing. There's all kinds of things to do, and every area has something to offer. If you like a little downtown area, you can go to downtown Phoenix, downtown Scottsdale. Gilbert's building up a really fun downtown, similar to Scottsdale. There's so many great restaurants here. You know, if you're out in the suburbs, you're pretty much going to get mostly franchise restaurants, but you can go to downtown Scottsdale or anywhere around Scottsdale and get all kinds of different foods that are amazing. Now, you're going to need a car to get around in Scottsdale and the valley in general because it's very spread out. And we do have more and more traffic every year. People are coming here, moving here. Do we get people that move away? Most definitely. I used to own a bunch of rental properties, and people would come here. They would be here for this one summer, and they'd want to move back, go somewhere else, go back home. You know, just depending on how you handle the heat. Many of the people that come from the colder climates, I'm from Chicago, it doesn't bother me. I'd rather have this any day of the week than I would go back, you know, and live in Chicago. I just right now turned down a road and I'm seeing the mountains in the background. It's just so beautiful. To my left is a beautiful golf course. To my right is another beautiful golf course. And that's where we get our greenery. It's all encompassed by these beautiful desert plants. And right now they're in full bloom, and many of them bloom year-round. And that's what I love about living in Arizona. Thanks for tuning into our channel. Please watch some of our other videos, home buyer and seller tips and tricks. We're just out here trying to help people with real estate in Arizona, around Scottsdale, Phoenix, and generally the greater Phoenix area.